Call to order. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Nikki, would you like to do roll call?
I would love to wave. Darcy? Here. Nikki's here. Danielle? Here. Morgan?
Here.
Brandon?
Here.
Paige? Here. Wade?
Here.
And Mr. Wally?
Here.
Geneva Cole, sorry.
Thank you. Geneva Cow or Geneva Cow?
Geneva Cole.
She did it like Lake Geneva.
Geneva, then with a coal behind it.
Okay. All right. That's on the record. So
I'm going to get used to just Wally, and then it's just going to come out very informal.
All right. Agenda adjustments, approval, action. I don't think we have anything, right? Okay. Do we have any announcements? Welcome to the July board meeting, folks. So let's keep this moving. All right. Community input. Hi there. We have no community input. No student board member report. Board member reports. Darcy.
I have nothing to report.
Nikki.
I have nothing to report other than health and safety meetings are in the works of trying to get scheduled, whether or not it is going to be done before the AWAIR deadline, which is September 17th. I sent the notes over to you guys to take a peek. It's not anything that is requiring, I don't think it's requiring anything that's needing district approval, board approval, pardon me. It's just formality.
Okay.
That's all.
All right. Danny?
No.
Mr. Morgan?
Nothing.
Brandon? Nothing. Paige?
I do, but I can't get into my email. It was from the district-wide staff development. So.
Your moment has passed.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Darn.
All right. We're moving forward with negotiations with the teachers. I think we're making good progress. We met yesterday to present something back to them. Hopefully we'll have something wrapped up maybe by the end of August. It would be hopeful. So.
Yep.
The only administrative report we have is Pat.
Yeah.
Pat, what do you got for us?
Working hard outside, getting stuff taken care of as far as weeds. There's a picture below of some mulch that we're adding to make it look a little bit more presentable. We got the other side done on Tuesday, so I think on next Monday or Tuesday we're moving to the north side, entrance 4, start wrapping those, get that a little bit more presentable. Ceiling tile is all out. Grid is mostly up. We're getting lights delivered next Tuesday. I think they're going to start planning on hanging the fixtures Tuesday or Wednesday, and hopefully that goes pretty quick because we got a lot of cleaning to do in the high school classrooms. Seton Field press boxes, there's a picture of that, but it looks a lot more complete now. It's got windows and a door, and it's got all the siding. The roof is on. I think they roughed in the electrical yesterday, and I think they're going to start sheetrocking pretty quick.
How many people could be in that thing at one time?
Oh God, I don't know the orders yet.
So I could invite myself up there.
I don't know, 40 might be a little, but probably 30.
We could have a dance. Okay, 10, 15. Okay, all right.
Bigger than the other one.
And taller. It looks really nice.
The other one, the capacity
Two-story,
was
right?
3 very brave people.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And one had to be Ryan, who's 5'4". 5'7".
And that's really all I got.
How about the softball concession stand? Is the water main done?
We're still trying to get that scheduled.
Grrr. That it was supposed to be done by June whatever. What happened?
I touched base with Zinke last week, and
Can we do more than touch base with Mr. Zinke?
we're trying to get it scheduled. They're swamped, and they're trying to we're going to get it done before school starts.
That is really disappointing. I'm not heaping scorn at you, but at the situation.
Yeah.
It's soon August.
But you're confident we'll be done before school starts?
Semi-confident.
Oh.
But it's supposed to, it's got to get done. We'll make it happen.
Okay.
The landscaping looks great.
Good job on that. And the report was very well written.
Is that door to the auditorium, is that fixed?
So sorry, that was another thing. I didn't get that on it. So that started Monday. They're repairing, they're demoing the concrete structure as we speak. Not as we speak, but currently. And they're hoping to get that poured and ready to go by Friday.
So we'll get all new stairs to the auditorium.
And then the door will
that
probably
door
be
will
a
work.
week after.
Oh, and the door has to be replaced as well. Do all of them or just the one?
Just the whole storefront doors. I think, was there 6? Yeah, I think there's 6 doors.
On a lighter note, when I talked to coaches at the softball thing, 2 of the coaches from out of town were saying that this is one of the nicest fields in southeast Minnesota. They really thought it looked really nice. They were very impressed by it. So all the things that went into it, coaches were happy. And I don't think they didn't even know my relationship to it. They were just kind of talking to me, and that was nice of them to hear them say. So now we just need the water. Mr. Markham will be supervising that soon, Pat.
Well, I'm gonna make a point to go have breakfast early tomorrow at Caddy's so I can talk to Mr. Zenke, because he's gotta be the one to do it, otherwise it'll cost us an arm and a leg.
Is he always at Caddy's or something?
Yeah,
Okay.
about 6 bells.
No. Go
You
get him,
open
Tiger.
the place. Yeah.
Final coffee.
Magically trip into him tomorrow. So.
All right.
Awesome, thanks, Derek.
All right. Any other questions for Pat?
Thank
Oh,
you, Pat.
are you still understaffed, or how's that going?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, alright.
And remind me again, you have 4 down 3? What was that again? You have, how many staff you have currently?
Hey, Brandon.
Currently, we have 5.
Okay, and you're down,
3.5. And 1 summer help. My son.
Wally's working with Patrick on some different solutions moving forward. We'll update the board. Hopefully by August, we'll have some ideas of how that might be able to be changed.
great.
Terry, you're here. Do you have an update? 25 days till football practice, you said?
Down there, yeah.
Hey,
Till all practices.
Are we
All
bringing the
practices.
option back, or?
Yeah.
Bringing the option.
We, yeah, all practices start August 13th, so teams are kind of
I guess
navigating in with open gyms right now. Even our winter sports like basketball and volleyball teams are working hard in the summer here, so. Yeah, everybody's having a really good summer.
Wonderful.
Any
My boys
closer
are
to a
good.
hockey coach? Are we?
Let's
Oh,
see.
good. Paige, I think you'd slay.
We did interview 2 today, but we're not at that point probably to discuss.
No problem. No, I was just making comments.
There's progress, wonderful.
That's awesome.
All right. Review informational items, budget update. Julie is not here tonight because she was with us last night because we were doing finalization for what we'll be presenting to the union. So that's why it was better for her to be there yesterday than today. So posted for your review. And the balance sheet as well. Okay.
Anything we should be concerned about?
Lots of things.
With negotiations, though, we want to make sure that we're coming in with what we're presenting back is also maintaining our fund balance. So, and that's something we have to do. How do we meet the needs of the teachers and maintain our fund balance? And hopefully, I think we're reaching a good middle ground with that. Any
And
questions?
and state, just to reiterate, in case people are concerned because they're watching the news, state legislature is fighting hard for the 70 million that's owed to Minnesota from federal. That is still on hold. And then Title I came through. We're waiting on Title II, and that's probably the best.
That's a good point you bring up, Nikki, because part of the funding that's being held up is Title IV, I think, Wally, I think is what was said. We don't have any funding that really comes from Title IV, so we're not affected by the federal government putting that on hold. And Julie double-checked that, so we're good that way. So,
Yep.
The Title II is fairly small.
yeah, and the Title II is very small. So, I'm not sure what all those titles mean, but we're not going to be affected by that hold.
It's still okay to advocate for our neighbors and friends.
Absolutely.
So please keep doing that if you're able to.
Okay, so
Thank you.
budget reviews, any questions, please let us know. We can follow up with Julie at the next meeting as well. Consent agenda.
Move to approve. Second.
Move to approve the consent agenda by Darcy, seconded by Nikki.
I'm happy with the staff employment list. That's wonderful.
Somebody's been busy. that you, Jacob? Part of it?
Yeah,
Are we good? I'm seeing a couple of those spots that.
we're missing a Spanish teacher.
Still another Spanish teacher. I thought I saw one.
We did, but she rescinded her acceptance of the position.
Oh, she
So
just
that's the second time that has
today.
happened.
It was on.
Oh,
How do you say dang in Spanish?
okay.
So
No
that's what we're
bueno.
still looking for. Yeah.
Spanish is Spanish and a part-time general music for middle school.
Okay.
Those are the two
What are we
positions
doing
available.
with that?
What's it?
The whole music with Barb leaving and.
We have everything except for the general music covered. So we have a half-time general music / instrumental lesson position.
For middle school.
Yeah.
Do we need to make a consent agenda?
Right now, we're still just
Addendum?
in discussion, so right now.
Right.
I have a question. Oh, go ahead. Finish
That's
your thought.
okay, because there is a staff person that says they were hired on here that's been rescinded, so they're not actually in a hiring.
Which one?
No,
It was already
it was
removed.
taken on.
Sorry. Sorry, I missed that.
Moving on to Mr. Morgan.
Thank you, Mandy.
This Owl Therapy Services, I couldn't make out the signature. Who is it that signed for Owl Therapy?
There were two contracts. One is for next school year that was signed by Mindy. Our extended school year for the summer was signed by.
But no, but I mean, who is Owl Therapy?
Oh, Owl Therapy, they're the, like online therapist, the lady that came with the robot machine.
I thought that was HVED that came and did that.
It's speech therapist, online speech.
Oh, and I mean, HVED offers speech therapy. Did we check with,
They don't.
And we have our own speech therapist.
and we have our own speech therapists as
We
well,
have,
but,
yep.
I mean, did we cost compare with HVED versus Owl Therapy, or?
I don't think HVED offers.
They do.
They do.
Okay.
Can
I
we,
wasn't part
or?
of those discussions, but I don't know.
I guess I'd like to see what the comparison is. If it's cheaper through HVED, I'd like to see us go through HVED.
That's fair.
Boulder was involved in some of those discussions. I don't know the specifics of it, but
Okay.
you might want to reach out to her.
All right, yeah, I'll ask her. I'm just curious. We
Check
can.
into that.
And is it because because we had two speech therapists, we're down to one, and she can't do it all, that's why we also have the online?
So, Mr. Morgan, to back up to what you'd like to do with the Owl Therapy, would you like to approve the consent agenda?
Aside from that, unless it's something that, I mean, it can wait a year. If it's imperative that we approve this now, then I'm fine approving it, but.
I don't know if it is imperative or not, and I don't know, Wally, you're newer on this. Jacob, do you feel that this is imperative to approve at this meeting?
I know that we've spent probably 4 to 5 months looking for speech therapy services. And
Then why did no one look in, I mean, it's not a secret that HFED offers speech services.
Well, Clover was one of the people who was a part of it. So I
Then
assume that they
she should
did
be
look at
caned
that.
for not saying, hey,
Those HFED
yeah, and we got like
is
6
what
or
we
7.
use at Houston.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't understand.
Hello, Clover?
And,
I assume that they.
Well, you know what, then, you know what, I'm fine with it.
okay,
Red
let's approve
Owl,
it right now. but
bring it
then
in.
We'll bring it
Let's
back
do
at
it.
the next one.
No, I'm fine with it. Let's
Okay.
use, I
Well,
mean,
we can get a follow-up.
no, if she can't bring it up, it must be in our best interest to use Red Owl, so. Whoever it is, it's fine.
I think to be fair, because I think we're all a little confused about Owl. Who? Just kidding.
Well placed.
Good job.
Okay, all right.
Jacob, we a little more information on the next meeting about what those services are exactly, or I know you may not even be in charge of this. Am I asking right? You're not. Okay, very good, Jacob. That's
Perfect.
a very clear answer. Wally will follow up. We'll get
Get
something at the next
accounting
meeting.
firm,
All right.
Dewey Skillman, how to
None
get
of
to
the
the
rest
bottom
of
of
the
this.
consent
No, all of us are going to be approved. We just want a little information on it, Wally. I think it's just so we can get educated, so moving forward.
I will get information.
Okay, I appreciate it. Any other discussion on it? Yes, Brandon.
Are there any significant updates to the 2 handbooks, or is it pretty much the same as it was last year?
Activities looked like it was updated. I was really happy with it when I went through that one.
Activities with everything and anything that was new was in red, so it would stand out for you.
Yeah, that one was really nice.
In the student handbook were the edits were notes on the side, and there were no significant edits.
Okay.
And do we need to add anything based on those policy changes that the state? Because we have to look at the board policies. Is there anything in there that needs to change in the handbook because of those decisions?
You're talking about state law and what MSBA is recommending that it goes into the policies?
Yes.
I don't know at this time, Jacob, do you know?
The handbook references the policies directly. It doesn't, we don't
Okay.
retype what's in
Policies would
there.
be at
Got it.
district
So
level.
it says, look at this policy, or there's a link to that policy.
Okay, so the legislation is put directly into the policy that will follow that legislation.
Right, so as long as you
Okay.
guys update the policy, then the handbook will be done.
Got it.
That was a good question, Greg.
Do we all have access to see the notes that were added from them?
Well, I would say, as we move forward, we're gonna take another look at strategic planning once Wally gets things. And so what we're gonna look at is this is one topic we can bring back. Of course, the board will have to agree, but it would be something to do about how we will do this each year or 2 years and things like that, what we will look like for edits and things like that. So that's one thing that could be on there. I think that would be, we could measure it, and that'd be something we can do at a regular basis.
Wonderful.
Any other questions or comments on the consent agenda? Hearing no other comments, we'll proceed to vote on the consent agenda. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. The consent agenda passes. Action items. Long-term maintenance 10-year expenditure plan. If I remember right, for the people who've been here, this is something we just have to update every year.
So it's just an update.
Just an update.
Nothing new. We have to
It
kind
could be
of-
changed Willie or Nellie as we go along.
Yep, and I think
As needed, PRN.
And I think there's some talk too about what we're doing with the bathrooms yet, but I think
Right.
we're gonna be postponing that till the August meeting, and we have another meeting coming up, probably the first week or two in August, to meet, somewhere right around there, just to kind of get together with the maintenance thing. We'll bring that back in August. So, there's 4 different policies here. We can pull up every one, but does anyone have any questions on any of this?
Move to approve. A through D.
Motion's been moved to approve A through D by Eric, seconded by Nikki. Discussion, Brandon.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I think one of them needs to be signed tonight.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's all.
So are they all
I'll say.
saying the same thing?
You have it, or is it?
No, there's a little bit different on each one.
There's some nuances.
Patrick, do you have anything to add to
It's
this?
just
or-
something that we have to submit to the state every year, so they can see that we're actually doing something with the money that they're giving us. So it's just, we just gotta have it on a plan for them, so.
It's a contingency, yeah.
Contingent, yeah.
Any other questions on the action items A through D? Hearing no discussion, we'll proceed to vote on the action items A through D. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Action items A, B, C, and D passes. Moving on now, I have to read the statement before we can go into closed session, so please bear with me. This is a long paragraph. The next item on the agenda is a closed session. The Minnesota Open Meeting Law, Minnesota Statute Section 13D.05, Subdivision B, 3B allows the school board to close a meeting to engage in attorney-client privilege discussions. The board seeks to meet with its attorney to obtain confidential legal advice related to settlement of a threatened litigation against the district. During the closed meeting, the attorney will update the board on the status of the case and a proposed settlement. There is a need for absolute confidentiality because the district's position would be compromised if such discussions took place in public and could be overheard by adverse parties. It is the district's best interest for the board to obtain legal advice in a confidential setting to maintain the attorney-client privilege. I will hereby entertain a motion to close the meeting pursuant to the attorney-client privilege.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Nikki, seconded by Danny. All in favor of moving into closed session, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. We are now in closed session. This will not be recorded because it is regarding attorney-client privilege.